We are the Fashion Daddies. Welcome to the Fashion Daddies podcast, where we talk about all things
fashion,
figure skating,
and always fabulous.
All right, here we go. Fashion Daddy Nick, it's Olympic time.
Yay, finally. Oh my goodness. We went through Paris Couture Week, auctions, and everybody just wants to talk about the Olympics figure skating costumes.
Yes, and we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to start with the team because that's the way it started at the Olympics.
Yes.
Yes, so...
We're satisfying your need, but yes, we're going to go back a little bit.
Yeah.
Not that far back.
We will cover, everything else too, but we're going to start with the team event because it was a great team event.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, it was a great start to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Because it was figure skating.
Yes. And great skates, and what we're here to talk about, great costumes. Mm-hmm. So the way we thought we'd do this, and hopefully everybody will enjoy, is that we thought instead of giving out medals for their performance and their routines, we are going to give out medals for their costumes.
Oh, okay. So we're still judgy.
We're still being judgy. We're still the judges.
Right.
And the way we're going to do it is we're going to go through each event. So that's men's.
Okay.
Pairs. Women. And ice dance.
Ice dance.
Yes.
Of course.
And while we're not going to go from 10 points to whatever 6 points like they do, it was all very confusing as figure skating scoring is.
Yeah.
We're going to give our top team 5 points.
Okay.
And for the costumes, again, we're talking about. And the lowest team 1 point.
So with that scoring, okay, so there's 5, but we're giving out a gold, a silver, and a bronze. So the top 3 will get those, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The top 3 will get the gold, silver, and bronze at the end of our little team competition.
Will it be presented by the Grand Duke of Luxembourg?
No.
No
presentation. No medal ceremony.
By the way, that just happened in the ice dance finals, which we will talk about later, the costumes. Yes. And I was like, oh my God, because I'm a royal fanatic.
Yes.
I was like, I can't believe it. It's the Duke of Luxembourg, Daddy David. That's like bigger than a king. And he's like, you are probably the only person who even cares.
Yes, I think I said nobody.
Oh,
but Nick Varios.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't think anybody. It was more exciting than that Torval and Dean were there.
I know.
And the Duke of Luxembourg.
All of a sudden, they popped up, but I think he trumps. Well, not in figure skating, but
yeah, not with the audience in the arena.
Thank you.
They probably didn't even know.
That is very true. Did you know, by the way, just a fun fact, that the Grand Duke of Luxembourg, his wife is Cubana. Oh. Maria Teresa, the Duchess of Luxembourg, she's from Cuba. And she loves Elisab Couture. Speaking of couture client.
Yes, well.
Is that enough?
It's not a surprise. But,
right, by the way.
That she loves couture, not that she's Cuban.
No, right.
But, okay, let's get to what we're here for.
Okay.
We are going to start with the men.
And we'd love to see if you agree, by the way.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the team that I awarded only 1 point.
Ooh.
Or, yes, it's the team, but it's also the skater in this situation. Because it's the men's event.
Right, okay.
And that person is...
So we're going from low to top.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
And that person is Nika Agadzi.
From Georgia.
So...
Why?
Gonna keep the comments brief, but it was basically
just like his costumes.
Yes. There wasn't much there.
It's just lacking.
Anything,
really. I mean, it's almost like an afterthought, and they ran out of money. Is that bad?
I get the tunic for the short program. He skated to Georgian music.
Yeah, like a Georgian waltz, which I loved. I just kept humming it.
But that's not enough.
But Again, give me some crystals.
Something.
Give me something. I could have put together that top in less than an hour, like a Project Runway challenge, and I probably would have ended up at the bottom.
You probably would have.
I mean, and then the other one, the black look, once again, you could buy that at a skating shop in Poughkeepsie.
For his free skate,
if there is one.
All right, so you're giving 1 point also?
Yeah, 1 point.
Okay.
1 point.
So, coming in with only 2 points is the team of Italy.
Italia. Okay.
Neither were bad.
The boys.
Neither were bad, but we have to rank here.
Yeah, we have to
We
rank.
don't have a choice.
All right.
So it was Daniel Grassel for the short program, and we had the amazing skate by Matteo Rizzo.
That's right. So again, I have to remind myself and remind our listeners, watchers, that we're talking about the team event. And OMG. How do you say? Oh, Dios mío? No, that's Spanish. Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
Matteo Rizzo brought it. But costume-wise,
neither were bad.
No.
Daniel Grassel's, it had a nice velvet, deep V with chiffon or, chiffon sleeves. Matteo Rizzo's was just very figure skating also with the full sleeve, but it was just a little, nothing too special about it.
No, nothing too special. I mean, he skated to Interstellar, so there were some little stars and kind of like a sky silhouette, and the ombreing of it. But again, it just seemed like store-bought. And for Italy, I mean, I'm not asking Alessandro Michele or Valentino to design something, but maybe something. Okay.
All right. Coming in at number 3 with 3 points is the team from Canada, Steven Gogolev. He did both the short and the free.
So just one skater.
And the reason he got this slot for me was because his first suit that he wore he wears a suit for his short program.
Yes.
It's a sort of a gangster medley.
It is. It's a gangster inspiration. I think, in fact, he starts out shooting things, people. I don't know.
Yeah.
1920s gangsta.
And he wore a gray pinstripe suit for the majority of the season. And we just didn't like it.
Girl. I mean, if you go back to one of our podcasts, I mean, if we even discussed it, because I don't know if we wanted to be so mean.
I don't think we did.
We didn't, because we didn't want to be that mean.
Yeah.
But I guess we're being mean now. But it was fixed.
Yeah, most improved.
Yes.
And that's why, it really was so much better. It was darker. The dark color, I think, fit the skate better. Correct. And then just the general fit.
The fit. It was the fit, and the look of it. So I think they just somehow they realized, that first one was cheapo.
Yeah.
And we gotta step it up. And they did. The fit was right. The collar, the notch collar was right. The fabrication, the fact that it was black, it looked more developed, more mature, more refined. Altogether, as you said, Daddy David, most improved on that short program gangsta suit.
And his free skate costume was great too. It was a dark, forest green. It had drapery too. It was really nice.
Yeah,
really nice.
we love a good draped top when it's done beautifully. Yeah. And he skated to that. And usually you see skaters when they're skating to classical music, like violin concertos, which he kind of did. They want to look that way. They want to look a little Mozart-y and draped. And I thought that was done well. And especially he's like 6'8", and so it really highlighted and showcased his long torso.
Yes.
So as number 3, does he get the bronze?
No, well, he gets 3 points.
Oh, he just gets 3 points.
3 points.
Okay. Moving on.
Then with 4 points, we have Team Japan. Yuma Kageyama and Shun Sato. So Yuma Kageyama skated the short program, and Shun Sato to Firebird skated the free skate.
Yes, he did.
Both great costumes.
Wonderful. Just wonderful.
Hard to take a point away from them,
but they still got second place.
Yes.
But it was a good second place, for sure. Yeah. I mean, I loved Yuma's costume. I mean, he skates to like a Stevie Wonder medley, specially created for him, and he is bopping it up. Yeah. And so cute from that beginning grin. But I love how the top, it's like black and white. It kind of showcases or highlights like piano, and it's got jagged edges, and then there's these subtle little crystals like in blue and green on the shirt itself. I mean, it's just perfect.
And this was a change, not for the Olympics, but earlier in the season, didn't he have a different one? Yeah,
he did.
And
he
then
had a different
somewhere in the middle of the season, he changed, and it got better. And Shun Sato had a very classic Firebird costume with the elements that you would expect. You know, a lot of crystals in the shape of feathers, and then actual feathers coming off them.
Right.
So it was great. So two really, really good costumes. Japanese, no surprise, always have some really nice costumes.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Okay, so then...
Speaking of a Japanese costume designer, here we go.
The team that got 5 points was Team USA.
And that was because of?
That was because of the costume designer, who is...
Satomi Ito.
Yes.
From Japan, who designed the costumes for our one skater, who we gave the top 5 score to, and that was...
Ilya Melanin.
Yay!
They were great. They were really good. And this is kind of a thing, his short program costume, this warrior, but then it has a sci-fi element to it.
Right. I think it's based on a video game. But to me, especially when he starts out with the music and then you see the costume, you're like, it's Dune.
Yeah.
It's very Dune adjacent, for sure.
But this is a thing that's become a trend, this style of costume. And I think it helps them embrace a costume that is quite costumey, but retains that masculine energy to it.
Right. The stereotypical, like you would say, masculine is powerful.
Yeah.
And butch.
Yeah.
So he was still butch.
Yes.
Ish.
Yeah. Ish.
And that was for the short skate. Now for his free skate costume, it was a contrast because he wasn't giving you Warrior, Dune, Game Boy. Medieval Game Boy.
No.
To me, he was giving you Russian ballet dancer.
Yeah.
This was something out of Rudolf Nureyev.
Yes, yes.
Or Baryshnikov. Gorgeous black with sequins, multicolored sequins, and they're like pointing down directional towards the torso and the waist, and there's texture to them. It was just elegant, but flashy at the same time. But yeah, it deserved our top score.
Yeah. Olympic level figure skating costume. Okay, so
we're on to the pairs.
Let's move on to the pairs. My 1 point went to...
You sound like Eurovision.
Yes.
You sound like those judges, that come from the countries. Like, 12 points goes to...
My 1 point goes to Team Italy.
Oh, okay.
Again, not that any of these costumes are bad, because none of them are.
No,
they're all great costumes.
No. Yeah.
There really is not anything that we dislike. I mean, we would talk positively about all of them.
We're just comparing them. We're comparing the 5 teams that skated at the end.
Yes.
That made it to the end, which was, again, Italy, Japan, Georgia, Canada, and USA, right?
Yep.
Okay, so out of those 5, Italy just ended up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were sort of basic black for the short program, right?
Yeah.
And then, they were very pretty for the free skate. I guess the reason I gave them the bottom score is I like a costume that is a little more coordinated. I thought his was quite separate from hers.
Yes.
And I like something that's a little more matchy myself.
I don't have anything more to add. I completely agree.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So we agreed on that. 1.
We did.
They got a 1.
Okay. So for number 2, for me, I gave it to Pereira and Michaud.
So did I. Okay.
And this was painful to give them only 2 points because I thought their short program and free skate costumes were really quite nice. A really beautiful deep red.
The high 2.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a very high 2.
Let's clarify. And they're from Canada, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The team of Canada, yes. And I love the deep red mixed with the black. Hers had beautiful cutouts at the waist. His top was great.
Again, draping.
And then...
And they matched
Yes.
By the way, they matched, and you're right, the back of hers too. It had that lace applique showcasing her back.
And so their free skate costumes, I just went on about matching, but they didn't match, but they did in a way.
Right.
He was black, she was white, but they both used similar trim in their costumes, and they were really beautiful.
They were beautiful. It was a gladiator, Hans Zimmer, and I thought it was just right for that. The gold trim and her draping and her dress, it was very Grecian goddess or Roman goddess.
Yeah.
So, I agreed. And and personally, Daddy David, I would just give them, maybe it's a 2, but with a high booty bump because of Trent Michaud's booty backside.
So he gets an extra half a point.
The gays are going to agree with me on this, and the girls too. Thank you, Trent.
All right.
Merci.
Well, they were great. They were great costumes, and they were great in their skate.
Yeah.
It's just for us, people placed a little bit higher, kind of like what happened with their skate.
Okay.
Because they had great skates.
All right.
Okay, so for me, my 3 points for pairs goes to the Georgian team.
Oh, okay.
Of Metelkina and
Berulava.
Yes. And this again was tough.
Okay.
But the reason they got the 3 points is because I hate, and I know that's a strong word, but the fact that his nude mesh does not match his skin.
Yeah. I kind of forgot that part.
But, that's having to be very nitpicky because their short program costume.
Oh, my God.
What was the music they were skating to? Obviously a Spanish.
Bolero. It was Ravel.
Oh, my God. I can't believe I forgot.
Oh.
That it was Bolero. Obviously. Her jumpsuit was just amazing.
Oh.
The scroll work on the back. Everything was thought out.
Yeah. Everything. It should have just been her. I mean, I guess that's what I scored were her costumes. I kind of forgot about that badly matching illusion on poor Luca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so who did your 3 points go to?
Oh, my 3 points didn't go to Georgia.
No.
In fact, my 3 points went to Japan.
Okay.
Yeah, Japan. Love Riko Miura and Kahara. I just thought of the 5, to me, they were just mid-level. They were pretty, they were beautiful, but that's it. You know.
Well, my 4 points went to Team Japan, and that was a hard decision between Japan and Georgia. But the reason I gave Japan the 4 points is because of their free skate costume. I love it.
Yes.
I love how they are unique, where hers has a different feel than his, but yet that they're united with color.
Right.
But just a feeling. Every time I see those costumes, it takes my breath away, especially her dress. But I love, again, a drape, and his has that beautiful drape. So they got my 4 points.
Those were the best of the two that they wore.
Yeah.
I agree. Hers, the print or whatever it is, the design on her costume, it reminded me of the walls of Pompeii.
Oh.
And again, I love the draping on his. But now, still, they were number 3 for me. For me, number 4 were the Georgia. So we were like flip-flops. And it was mainly because of her.
Yeah.
Because of Metalkina, and just what a pairs drag queen she was, especially in the short program. I mean, come on.
Quite a diva.
She would have won the RuPaul runway show with that jumpsuit alone. So I'm sorry.
If the theme was Ice Dance costume.
Ravel, Bolero,
Okay.
España. Yeah. written by a French composer.
Well, that leaves, obviously, if you're doing the math, you know there's only 5 points left to give and only one team to give it to.
And that is?
Again, we went with Team USA. We're not being biased, I swear, maybe a little, but I'm trying not to be biased.
Right.
But
we agreed on this one.
Yes.
That we both gave this team the top costume score for pairs.
Yes.
And they were?
That is Cam and O'Shea.
Yay!
From Team USA. Again, it was one costume over the other that really set it off from me, and that was the short program costume.
Oh, okay. The one inspired by the Japanese
pottery.
Yeah. Kitsuji.
Kitsuji.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, I'm glad you remembered that. Because I just love the theme. I love the theme of the skate, and I love how the costumes reflected that theme of the skate. The colors were beautiful and unusual, sort of
like an aubergine with the gold, you know, the cracks of that kintsugi just trickling down the costumes. Yeah, I thought that they were beautifully done, just beautiful, elevated.
Yeah.
And you know, the free ones were elevated too, and these were the infamous ones. If you've been keeping up, if you're a figure skating fan, you've been keeping up. She actually had a wardrobe malfunction.
That's right.
Remember? And one of the famous ice dance coaches, she somehow had thread and a needle, honey. And she was at a place where there were no CVS's. And maybe, I don't know if it was Finland or something.
I don't remember.
In Finland, they have a CVS. And she found some thread and she fixed it. She fixed that zipper in the back because it broke. It busted. But, Okay, they get number 5.
So they get 5 points.
Go USA.
Okay.
At the end, we're going to add up the points.
Yeah.
Got it.
We're going to add it up.
Mathematics. Oh, no.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we can handle it.
Go.
We're professionals.
All right.
Okay, so we're on to the women and the team that I awarded. Okay, again, can I just say it? I'm going to say it over and over again.
Yeah.
This was really hard because there were no bad costumes.
None.
I mean, probably out of every discipline, this was the hardest, I think. Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
Dance is pretty hard too.
Yeah.
But my 1 point...
The lowest
goes to...
I have to remind people.
Team Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Madeline Skizas.
Okay.
And
not because it was bad.
No.
Just again, we have to reiterate.
Yeah.
You know?
It just ended up that way. I really liked the short program costume to the Lion King.
Oh, yeah, that's
beautiful, sort of pumpkin orangey. The drape was beautiful. The neckline. The red was just sort of, beautiful, but just okay. And I guess that's why she ended up there, because everybody had something that was a little more impactful to me.
Right. This was sort of Miss Saigon.
Yeah.
There she is. I like that she had, I think, a red flower on her hair. At least there was that. Otherwise it just, would have been kind of, Okay.
All right. So that was your...
Oh, obviously, yes. That was also my number 1 out of 5.
Okay. So 2 points. My 2 points
went to...
Team Georgia.
Daddy David.
I know.
Anastasia Gubanova.
That very, very hard for me. As beautiful as that short costume was, because it was gorgeous to Bollywood.
Yeah.
Bollywood theme.
Gorgeous enough that I didn't give her a 2, but I'll let you know what I gave her.
Red with the colored beads. It was just the cultural appropriation. I know. That's a bad excuse, but it's the only one I had. Okay. I had to place people somewhere, so that was it.
So that brought her down.
Yeah.
All right. My number 2. Who was my number 2? By the way, I'm looking. Oh. Okay.
I know. See.
My number 2 out of 5, second to lowest.
It's not that easy.
No, it's not. Was Italy, and it was Lara Naki-Gutman. Yeah. And okay, again. This was a difficult choice.
Yeah.
I love the jaws, the free skate costume, the jaws, and the red blood marks, and the shark's teeth, and you can see kind of a fin cut out with nude illusion at the top of her one shoulder dress. That was very good, I have to say. It was the short one that was, to me, while yes, it was elegant, it just seemed. It didn't catch me. Yeah. It really didn't. Whereas the Jaws one, it was like done and done.
Well, I gave Laura Naki Gutman 3 points.
You did?
Yes.
Okay.
And that is because, well, I love the Jaws dress, but I really love the short program dress because of its elegance, and the more I saw it over the season, it just was more and more beautiful to me. Okay. It was layered, sort of a fuchsia, or would you say raspberry? I don't know.
Like a dark fuchsia.
A dark fuchsia, and it had black overlay. The sides were just the black. And then the back, there were buttons, I would say, that were spread apart, and they opened in little ovals down her back, and it was so special, and not impacting, like you said, but beautiful. Okay, so who did you give 3 points to?
Well, my 3 points, again, I sound like a Eurovision judge, went to USA.
Oh.
Yeah, 3 out of 5.
Oh.
Again, this was difficult.
I know.
This was difficult, and I will explain once I tell you who my number 4 and my number 5, but number 3, and that was a combination of Alyssa Liu, who skated the short, right?
Yes.
And Amber Glenn, who skated the free. Both wore stunning. We love them. Yes. I love them. Costumes from Lisa McKinnon. And I really like them. I don't know. There's really nothing bad to say.
No, there's nothing bad to say.
The number 4 and number 5 costume women just kicked it up a design and creative notch.
Okay.
That's all I'll say.
So the USA was my number 4.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And so I will say the positive things about them.
Go for it.
We really have nothing negative to say about them. I thought that they were just both incredibly unique. I thought they both suited each skater perfectly and reflected not just their skate, but their personalities. Alyssa's the cream with the gray hemline that was shredded in a way. Just beautiful. And Amber's deep blue with the asymmetry across the body and the crystals that were just dripping off.
Right, and the under corset.
That was very modern and very fashion forward. So I love that.
Wait, what did I give them? A 3?
You gave them a 3.
It's too late to change.
Too late to change. Okay. Scores are set. So who's your number 4?
Well, my number 4 out of 5 was your number 2, and that was Anastasia Gubanova. Oh, I know, from Georgia, and it was just again the ghost costume. I remember seeing it the first time when she first skated during the season last year, and I was like, okay, and it was just so impacting with the white, the ivory, but then that black piping, and the figures of the male and the female kissing in the back. It's just I've never seen something like that, and it was done well.
Very well.
And then the Indian costume, and that was for the short, right?
Yeah.
The Indian costume, the Bollywood. It was just perfect, and it looked expensive.
It did.
The jeweled sequence was extraordinary. It was out of this world, and I understand the whole culture appropriation. I know I've heard people go, okay, she's even got the bindi, like she's really going there, but she is like full on. She is actually Russian. She's from St. Petersburg or Moscow, not from Georgia, by the way. But I do understand that part of it. But I'm just judging the costume, and I thought it was elevated.
All right. Well, if you're keeping track, then you realize that the only skater left is from Japan, and that's Kiori Sakamoto.
And we both gave her our top
gave her 5
score.
I did because They were just, to me, as strong and as powerful as the way she skates. So I thought it really both of them, the short program in that blue with the twisting of the trim, and then, of course, the beautiful free skate costume with the pearl necklace and the maroon ombre dyed.
The back, there was a back.
Oh, yes, the beautiful with
beautiful
the back.
And that was to Edith Piaf.
Yeah.
Iconic. You know, I just think it's Kiri Sakamoto, and I know these are the costumes that are just going to go on in history because she's ending her career here. And I think these were end of a career costumes. These are costumes that it's like the wedding dress. Yeah. That you want to look back 25 years from now and going, yeah, I got it. I get it.
Or the dress you win the Academy Award in, you know.
Or win the gold. Perhaps. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, she got number 5. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So our final discipline.
We're getting down to it.
Ice dance.
Oh, you saved the best for last.
Where the costumes never disappoint.
No.
Okay.
No.
So let's see. Who did I give my 1 point to? That was Team Japan.
So did I.
Oh, you did?
I did, Daddy David. So
Yoshida and Morita. Yeah. And they both had great costumes. They were fine. To me, they were just a little juniorish, you know, a little something just not incredibly special. He was black with a little purple accent. She was black and purple.
That was for the rhythm?
Yeah, for the rhythm dance.
The
some
90s
cutouts.
theme, yeah.
Which was nice. And then for the free skate, he wore this royal blue and she wore red.
Which is so been there, done that.
Yeah.
Kind of. I know. They get number 1 just only because, as you said, it's the junior aspect of it. And we've talked about this before where, I mean, you know, even I think the commentators were saying, you know, I don't think they said they're lucky to be here, but they're obviously not at the level of the other ice dancers, of a Piper and Gillis or Chalk and Bates, in terms of this game, and they know that. But, you know, lucky them, they ended up there and they got chosen. But so their costumes, we've always said this, when you see the groups, the costumes get better and better as the teams, the ice dance teams, are better and better. Yeah. And so this was a lower level costume. Yeah. And that's why. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, so for 2 points.
Okay. Your 2 points. The
team I gave 2 points to was the team of Italy, Guinard and Fabri.
You got something against Italy. Oh, no, wait. I gave Lara Nucky Goodman.
Yeah, lower than I did.
You're right. Okay.
And the only reason, I love their free skate costumes, but the only reason was I didn't love their rhythm dance costumes. They skate to Backstreet Boys, and I just didn't feel like it reflected the Backstreet Boys. Now, to give a caveat to that, I did go against myself and look up what Backstreet Boys wore in the 90s. And they did wear a lot of athletic type jerseys and things. So it makes sense that they chose these costumes. I just didn't remember that, and I don't know how many people do remember that. And
we were actually adults during the 90s. We were in college.
Yeah. I just thought a more typical 90s look might have played a little better. This just seemed like they were, a sports team or something.
Cheerleaders. They look.
Yes.
I'm looking at them right now, and they actually look like cheerleaders in 2026. Yeah. In fact. So.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. So who did you give your 2 points to?
My 2 points didn't go to Italy. They went to Davis and Smolkin of Georgia. My 2 points went to them. I'll talk about the one that I liked, which was the free. Yes. Because Diana Davis, who is the daughter of who, Daddy David?
Well, Eteri Tutabaritsa.
And why is Eteri famous for?
This is not a podcast
about doping? About mistreating your Russian female skaters? No? Look her up. Anyway, this is her daughter. But she's a fabulous ice dancer. And this costume that she wore, it just sex, sex. And I mean, she has the perfect figure, and it was glued to her body. So I loved it, and he was matching, and he had drape. I thought that was cute. The rhythm dance was just it was cray.
Yeah.
And I think that's why they got my 2. That they were just a little too, again, the theme is 90s. It was just
a little bit is if you were doing 90s for Halloween and you're like, what do I have in my closet?
Yes, let me rip up a mesh shirt, cut it up. Which is what we did in the 90s anyway. Let me rip up a shirt, let me take the sleeves off. So now that I'm talking it out, it's actually what we did. As people in the 90s. It was a little, I don't know. I'm going to sound like Nina Garcia, but the taste level just wasn't there.
Okay.
But I don't know if we had taste level in the 90s.
I won't tell Madison Chalk since she designed both of these.
Okay, now I'm in trouble.
The only reason I actually like both of these, especially like Nick said, Daddy Nick said her free dance dress was gorgeous, so sex, sex as he says. The only reason I put them at number 3 is because I don't like the way his pants fit in the free dance.
Oh, what do you have? What's the problem?
They're just baggy. And,
okay. They are.
It's weird. It's weird that you would not wear a tighter fit of a pant.
I agree with a blousey top.
With a blousey top.
Yeah, that's
so.
Okay.
His was a miss.
Okay,
but everything else I kind of liked.
Okay.
So
they were your number 3.
They were my number 3. What was your number 3?
My number 3 for ice dance was Italy.
Okay.
Yeah. And because I like the cheerleaders. I like the cheerleaders. Like I said, they look like cheerleaders in 2026, and they both look so cute. And yeah, I liked it. I mean, I also kind of thought, is this really Backstreet Boys-y?
Yeah.
But when they did their shtick, they were Backstreet Boys are back. The whole thing. I thought that was so cute, and I really liked the free dance, the Diamanti. Those were just, what you envision to be costumes for ice dance. You have the sequins, you have the ombreing and the shearing in her body. I thought those were great. So that's why they got my number 3, numero 3.
All right. So number 4 points or the 4 points are awarded to the team from Canada.
Oh, those are also my number 4.
Oh,
okay. So we agree.
Okay, so that was, for the rhythm dance was Gillis and Poirier, and the free dance was La Joie and Laga.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, for me, because of the rhythm dance costumes to RuPaul.
Yeah.
And I love that he switched his costume for the Olympics.
He did a costume change.
Yeah, he was wearing white for the majority of the season, and he switched to this black costume with this silver trim in V patterns down the front.
Yeah.
And then he had 2 wristlets, and I gave them an extra bump because that wristlet came off during the rhythm dance, attached to her tight. And
the Velcro got stuck on her tights. Thank God for Velcro.
And while she was flying through the air, he was whipping her around. She somehow recognized this happened. When she landed, she swipes it away.
Yeah, from her leg.
Like nothing happened.
Nothing.
Don't tell the judges.
Nope.
She turns, she grabs his hand and whispers in his ear, "Take this."
Take it.
And he took it and shoved it down his pants.
And did you know, I think I heard the commentator saying that if it fell on the ice, it would have been a deduction.
It would have been a costume.
So that was like, again, thank you to Velcro Incorporated for doing that. But yeah, once again, I'm sure she still was afraid that somehow there was going to be a slip and it was going to fall to the ice, to the ground. Diva. She was like, take it. It was like she bought some illegal drug and she's like, here, this is for later.
And then he shoves it down his pants.
I know. know, like hides it. Nobody's gonna know. It's just the Olympics. Like, really?
I love it.
I loved it. Yeah, they were my 4-2, and it was mainly because of that. I mean, first of all, it's RuPaul.
Right.
It's supermodel. And did you know that her costume was inspired by Thierry Mugler? And it's from a Thierry Mugler collection. And if you see the photo of the model, it's exactly that. That white, the same shape, the sequins, the kind of aquamarine, the blue sequins on it. Yeah, I just thought when I saw that there was also a high fashion inspiration from Thierry Mugler. So you could just see it. Yeah, I loved it. It was both of them. They were great. And we did like the Nureyev, the homage to La Joan Laga.
Yeah, they were beautiful.
Ballet,
no, beautiful.
They were beautiful too.
Gorgeous.
So number 4. All right, the top score for ice dance. I guess I agree with your score.
Well, there's only one team left, and that's Chalk and Bates.
Yay.
And again, I know it's all hard because they're all good, and you can find things you like better about some. I don't love his rhythm dance costume. They were skating to Lenny Kravitz.
Right.
Hers was great, and I love that she switched it for the team event.
So this was a costume change.
Yeah, right. She went back to the other one for the individual event, but switched for this, which I love.
Yeah.
Because she's such a costume diva. But their free skate costume, it's iconic.
Oh.
It will never be forgotten.
No.
It will go down in history.
I think anybody else, any other ice dancer, not even just ice dancer, but anybody, a skater that wears something to this effect, or like a skirt that they will use they're going to get compared to this.
Yeah.
I mean, this is iconic. Again, Madison Chalk designed it. I think it's Mathieu Caron of Montreal, Canada, from Feeling. Mathieu Caron, give him props.
Yes.
Created it.
It will never be forgotten.
No.
This is going down in history. So there's no way you could give them anything but 5 points.
5 points. Congrats.
Okay.
All right.
So time to tally it all up.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Is everybody ready? Are you guys ready to find out what country got our 5 points, our top scores?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, we're going to give out from 5th to gold.
Okay. So 5th place, 4th place, and then bronze, silver, and gold.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay. My 5th place was with a score of 8. Team Italy.
Oh, okay.
And yours was in 5th place.
Team Italy.
The same.
Yay.
In 4th place with a score of 9 for David. Daddy David was Team Georgia.
Oh, okay. In 4th place. My 4th place went to Canada.
Okay.
All right.
Bronze medal.
Bronze medal for you.
With a score of 10 was Team Canada.
Oh, look at you. All
Yep.
right. My bronze medal, if I was giving it out, in terms of costume design, would go to Georgia.
Okay, silver medal from Daddy David.
And Nick, I can see.
Okay.
Well, we're ready. Both of us are going to give the silver medal to
Team Japan. Which leaves one team left. And the gold medal goes to Team USA.
USA.
And we didn't plan it that way.
No.
It really was the way it was for us.
You did do the math.
For us.
Yeah.
They got 18 points for me. Oh, no, 19 points for me. And Daddy Nick gave them 18 points.
18 points. But they were my top, and they were your top.
Yeah.
In the end, of all that confusing stuff that you just heard us talk about, hope you're not as confused as we were.
All right, that was fun. Okay, until next time.
Yes, until next time, just keep watching and listening to us here at the Fashion Daddies. And also check out this great article that just came out on ESPN on figure skating costume design by the writer Dana Lee. And guess who was interviewed for it?
The Fashion Daddies.
Us! They asked us for our 2 cents. Can you believe it? So, yeah, go to ESPN and
ESPN.com and read the article on figure skating costumes. It's great. Lisa McKinnon,
Matthew Macaron, several costume designers were interviewed, and us.
We were in good company.
I know.
Okay. Until next time.
Ciao.
Bye.
The Fashion Daddies is created and hosted by David Paul and Nick Varios. It's produced, edited, sound mixed, and scenic designed by David Paul. I'm just here to entertain.